Hello students, welcome back. In today's lesson, we will discuss what speaking skills are. Watch this video so you don't miss important points or tips for speaking fluently. What is speaking? Speaking is an act of making vocal sounds. We can say that speaking means conversing or expressing one's thoughts and feelings in spoken language. What are speaking skills? Children will learn to communicate fluently and confidently while in school, and this skill will benefit them throughout their lives. Speaking abilities are the capabilities that enable efficient communication. They enable us to communicate verbally and in a way that is understandable to the listener. Speaking involves sharing knowledge with the listener who may act if necessary. To communicate effectively, acquiring both speaking and listening abilities is crucial. The four elements of speaking skills are vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, fluency. Vocabulary. Knowing the appropriate words is the first step in improving our speaking abilities. As we learn to describe the world and express our needs as infants, our vocabulary development starts. When children are 2 or 3 years old, this moves from single words to phrases. At that age, they typically have a vocabulary of 150 to 300 words. Students understanding the pronunciation and meaning of words essential for communication occurs throughout vocabulary development. When they know a word's meaning, they can determine whether the word or sentence is appropriate. This is crucial for them to maintain a dialogue. They are halfway to effective communication if they can understand what the other person is saying and know the terminology to use in response. Okay, did you know that a language needs roughly 10,000 words to be fluent? Next important element of speaking skill is grammar. You might believe that grammar is solely necessary for written language, but grammar also covers a wide range of crucial aspects of spoken language, including the proper use of tenses and sentence structure. Grammar enables us to communicate ideas in style the audience will recognize and comprehend. Pronunciation is another crucial component of speaking abilities in knowing how to pronounce words correctly. By paying attention to individuals around us, including our parents, friends, and instructors, we can learn how to pronounce words. Nation to country and even city to city pronunciation differs greatly. Playing language games and reiterating rhythm and repetition in songs and poems might help you develop this skill in English. Students learn about graphemes, the letters and spellings that represent sounds in written language, and phonics when they first begin to understand the connection between spoken language sounds and these sounds. Fluency is the fourth element of speaking skills. As kids progress through school and use and practice speaking skills daily, fluency in spoken English naturally increases. Reading frequently and aloud exposes kids to new vocabulary and strengthens their understanding of spoken language, a wonderful method to increase fluency. Fluency is the capacity to comprehend words instantly after hearing them. They can read aloud and pronounce words correctly if they are written down. You may help your kids acquire this by encouraging them to read passages aloud. Additionally, you might ask your pupil to read aloud in front of the kids or class. They become more self-assured as a result, which also improves their pronunciation. How to develop English speaking skills? When improving one's ability to speak English, practice makes perfect. Reading, comprehending grammar, and listening to English can all be somewhat helpful. Learn new vocabulary in phrases. Learn new words and their pronunciation, but also learn them in phrases. Some words need to be learned in phrases to be useful while speaking English. For example, a cup of coffee might be useful than just learning coffee. Focus on pronunciation. Although expanding one's vocabulary might improve one's command of language, if some words aren't spoken correctly, it may be simple to misinterpret what the learner is trying to convey. To do this, speak aloud in English to yourselves. Before starting an activity, one would say, I need to go to gym tonight. 10 speaking tips. Initial listening. While you are listening, try not to think about your next move. Prioritize listening, then prioritize speaking back. Establish eye contact. Making eye contact is crucial when speaking and listening. Keep your eyes off the ground, even if you are anxious. Practice enough so you won't need to read every word from your notes before giving a presentation. You may improve your presentation by using visuals. Learn important terms and transitional phrases. Knowing a few important phrases to help the conversation flow can help you hold the listener's attention. Use motion sensibly. Spend time learning about body language if traveling to a foreign country. Certain gestures in your country could have a different meaning in another country. Relax. You are not required to speak flawlessly. When forced to speak aloud in front of others or with strangers, many natural English speakers experience anxiety. Try to hide any signs of anxiety. Don't apologize. People will assume your English is superb if you apologize for it. Believe in your ability to speak English well and your audience will believe. Keep talking or correct yourself if you make a mistake. Be genuine. Show off your personality. People will like speaking with you not because of language you spoke, but because of who you are. Ensure simplicity. It's important to talk just like you should while writing. Avoid attempting to impress others with your extensive vocabulary. Use phrases and terms that you feel comfortable using. Stop and pace. Avoid speaking too hastily to make it difficult for others to understand you. Frequently listen to English speakers to learn where pauses naturally occurs. Improve your pronunciation by working on word stress. The natural flow of our words and phrase is one of the most crucial factors in comprehending one's another's spoken English. Word stress is not a concern for native English speakers. They can talk. To employ natural word stress, those learning English as a second language must listen to it frequently. Thank you for watching this video.